Hey, this is John with LearningGuitarNow.com. In this video podcast, I'm going to show you a little bit about the Eric Clapton's slow blues style and the kind of the sound he uses on 24 Nights, the live version of Have You Ever Loved a Woman? This slow blues is in the key of C. It's a really awesome tune, and I'm going to try to talk to you about a little bit of what I think makes this song just really amazing and pretty much pinpoints what makes Eric Clapton so great. So once again, key of C, and let's just talk about, during the verses and kind of his laid back kind of soloing moves, he's doing stuff like this. It's kind of from the intro, he's doing kind of looks like that, and then he'll jump up to this little position on these type of licks. I think he's doing something like that in the intro. It's not note for note, but it's in the, it's kind of like that. And what I find he's doing, he's cranking his amp up for once. He's using the, I'm using a Strat here, not out of phase, but the middle pickup switch here. I think he really likes using that sound. So we're using the middle pickup, and then I've got the amp cranked, but I got the volume down, to about 6, 7, to where it still gets a little bite. And then we're using these minor pentatonic licks in C straight from this scale. So he adds one note, the 9th note, from the major pentatonic scale. So you got this. That's one kind of a move he likes to do very often, and that happens like over the 5 chord, so it'd be over the G chord. We're in the key of C, now it's the F chord. And that little move here is just, it's a third pentatonic pattern. It's just all minor pentatonic, but he plays it in a way that makes it sound really melodic. Just hammering on 13 to 15, and then bending that minor third there. Your root is on the 13th fret of the B string. That's a C note. Your minor third, 3 frets up on the 16th fret. So you got this 13 to 15 hammer on pull off, and then you're going to bend that 16th fret on the B string to get that minor sound. And then you got the 16 bend, and then you hit the 13 after that, and then pull off 16 to 13. He uses that move a lot. And if you want to extend it a little bit more, you can go. I'm just doing the same thing here, slowly. Put your second finger on the, let's see here, it's 15th fret on the G string, and then you got 16 to 13 pull off. So you'd have, or you can just hammer it once like that. He kind of improvises over and over again, all that stuff. So you got this position right here, you got this position right here, and then you move up to the 4th position, minor pentatonic box, and you have all this stuff. Right there on the, let's see, we got 17th fret. So you'd have 16 and 18 on the B string. Root right there on the 17th fret, and that's just the same little pattern as your right here on the high E string, the 13 and the 11th fret. So he's connecting all those little minor pentatonic positions and adding some major notes here and there. So you could do like that beginning. And I think he he kind of varies his vibrato as well, the real shaky kind of. And it also does like the full arm vibrato, like that. So just different sounds depending on, I guess, what kind of mood he's in. But this is kind of my take on what he's trying to do with, that Have You Ever Loved a Woman? So another thing I think that's happening is he's really attacking some notes and then really digging in softly. I'm using a Dunlop Jazz 3, and I think that having a nice point on the pick can kind of really bring out that Clapton sound. Just a real nice clean sound with a little bit of overdrive when you pick hard. Moving up to that position, third pentatonic box right here. Up to the fourth. And if you want to hit the high note, you can hit the, let's see, the 18th fret on the high E string, bend it. You'll hear him doing that kind of stuff as well. 18 and then 15 is straight from the minor pentatonic box. So anyway, that's a little bit about blending a few minor pentatonic positions together. You got, your standard, everybody knows this thing. And just how you attack it and adding one note can just do a lot of dramatic things just with the minor pentatonic scale. And then that third pentatonic box. And then moving up into the fourth pentatonic box to where you got the same, Stevie Ray kind of Albert King. Except it's right here. I hear Clapton just using that position a lot. So if you're in the fourth pentatonic pattern there and you want to get to the high C, you just need to bend the 18th fret on the high E string. And you can get right there. It's all straight from that fourth pentatonic pattern. The key is knowing to where your root notes are at. And the root note C is right there on the 17th fret of the G string. And then if you bend the high E string on the 18th fret, you're going to have the high C note, your root note. That's just definitely something you just have to know is where your root note's at. Those are great notes to end solos and start on them. So that's a little bit about my take on this slow blues Eric Clapton tune. To learn more about blues guitar, please visit learningguitarnow.com. I'll see you next time.